Sure, I
That
got
just
you.
kind of
You're
shows
obviously
how
a
much she sucks.
right. I got you. You're obviously a Trump supporter. Let me start the YouTube stream. We'll get started with the debate. How's it going? You need to make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. There's gonna be a vote. There's gonna be a poll in the comments section. Make sure you guys do that. If you're over here on TikTok, double tap that phone screen if you have not already. Repost live, share the live, do all the wonderful things. Check out the link tree in the description of my live stream over on YouTube and on TikTok bio. You can find my threads, Instagram, Facebook, all of the above. You asked the question: why is Trump a 34 count felon, an adjudicated rapist? And was still able to beat Harris? Yeah, it's because we have uninformed electorates within America. And obviously the propaganda that Donald Trump spread, saying that immigrants are the poison of the blood of this country, trans people are P3DOs, that obviously worked,
They
and I
are.
think that's the reason why.
Well, all of that is true. They are poisoning the blood of our country.
You think undocumented immigrants are poisoning the blood of this country, and you think all trans people are
Illegal. Yeah,
P3DOs?
yes, illegal
Yeah.
immigrants, and that particular class of sexual deviant that you're referring to, the
Sure. Why
transvestite,
is every single quote unquote illegal immigrant poisoning the blood of this country?
because this is a country for European Christian people, and if you are not European or Christian, then you're not a true American. So that's why they're
What do you
poisoning the
define as an
blood of this
American?
country. What is it?
What do you define as an American? Just a European Christian?
Yes.
So are you a white supremacist?
No.
No. So do you hold the belief that if we don't control migration, white people will die off?
Yes.
Is that a bad thing?
If white people were to die off, that would be the end of the world,
Okay, yeah. So
frankly.
you do hold white supremacist beliefs. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so you're a white supremacist. You're a snowflake. People of color scare you. I'm sorry that you're a snowflake. Obviously, undocumented immigrants are not the poison of this blood. This is by many different
No, they don't.
sources. And
No,
trans
they don't.
people are not all P3DOs.
Your sources are made up.
The
They
only
are
P3DO
P3DOs.
here is the only P3DO here is going to be the president of the United States of America that you voted for. Right, the only person
And
who's
what? And
poisoning
what's your evidence for that?
the only person who's poisoning the blood of this country is going to be Donald Trump. Right. I mean,
Well, Donald Trump is your president for the next 3 years.
we can see a civil war within GOP. He's poisoning the Republican Party, i.e., Thomas Massey. Right. He's about to lose
I thought that
his
you were a
primary.
Democrat. Why would you care if he's poisoning the Republican Party?
No, he's not only just poisoning the Republican Party, but he's poisoning America as well. But I
Well,
gave you a prime example.
he's repairing all of the damage that Biden did to the country.
Name one damage that Biden did.
$4 gas
How did Biden cause a $4 gas?
by restricting the
So it's like
supply of
455
oil.
right now. Also, it's 455 right now. It was
Yeah,
going to be
because of the
$5.
war
How
in
did he
Iran.
restrict? Sure. How was he gonna strict? How did Joe Biden strict
By
or
canceling
restrict
permits for offshore drilling. That's the first thing
where?
he did when he became president.
Also, how did he do that?
I literally just told you he signed an executive order
What was the
canceling
executive order
offshore
called?
drilling. I don't remember the name of it, but you
Okay.
can look it up.
So there's this executive order that you don't remember the name, but you remember what's in the executive order.
I don't need to remember
It sounds
the
very
name of it.
interesting, very funny. It smells fishy. So that
Well,
point's moot
what
until
I
you provide
say
evidence.
is true, and the things that you say are not true. So
Oh no, what you
you
say is
can
not actually
you can
true.
play dumb all you want, but
Yeah. Do you want
at
to
the
know
end of
why
the
gas
day,
was
at
$5?
the end of the day, I'm right and you're wrong.
You are on
So
the
all
right
the
side, but you are on
sources
the
that
wrong
you
side
can
of the
cite
history.
in the world do not
What
change
about
that.
DHS?
So
What about DHS that says undocumented immigrants in the fiscal year of 2025, only 5% of them, 5 to 7% were violent criminals?
I don't care. I don't
Oh, now
care.
you don't care.
That statistic is not true.
It's
First
from
of all, a
ICE.
lot of
Hold on, you're
violent
saying you don't
crimes
trust
get
Trump?
pled down.
You're saying you don't
First
trust
of all,
you're saying you
a
don't
lot of
trust
violent
Trump.
crimes get pled down. A lot
You're
of
saying you don't
violent crimes
trust
get
you don't
pled
trust
down.
Trump. But you said
And the percentage is much higher than
you
that.
said the thing
So
that Donald Trump
even
you
if
said
they
the thing
were
that Joe
all
Biden
peaceful and
caused was that going to be
law-abiding, I
higher
still
gas
don't want them
prices.
here.
So obviously Joe Biden did not cause higher gas prices.
Yes, he
The
did.
reason is going to be because
Yes,
of the
he did.
war in Russia and
He canceled
Ukraine.
offshore drilling.
Yeah, what
Yeah, the
executive
war that
order?
was started by who? Biden started that war
How did
by
Biden start that
sabotaging
war?
our pipeline and
Yeah,
blaming it on the
what
Russians.
pipeline? What pipeline?
There is a transatlantic oil pipeline that transferred oil, and Biden sabotaged it and
How did
blamed it on
Biden quote unquote
Russia.
sabotage it?
Yes.
How?
Well, it was
How did
his
Biden
administration that
sabotage
did
it?
it. So
How? What did his administration sabotage and how?
by planting explosives and blowing it up.
What's the evidence that the administration planted explosives and blew up a pipeline?
The Washington Post reported on it at the time.
Okay, what's the title?
The title of what?
The article that the Washington Post
I don't
reported
need
on.
an article. The Washington Post reported on it.
But what's the title?
I just told you I don't need an article. The Washington Post reported on it.
Okay, yeah. What article did they publish?
I
Which
just told
referred to
you the
the
Washington Post reported on it.
That's so you're telling me the actual you're telling me the entity, which is going to be the Washington Post, but the Washington Post released a
Yes,
title.
that's what I'm saying. The Washington Post reported on it.
Okay, what's the title of the article?
I just said they reported on it. The Washington Post reported on it.
What is the article
I
that
just
the
said the
Washington
Washington
Post
Post reported on it. I just said the Washington Post reported on it.
Okay, what did they report?
I just said they reported on it. The Washington
What did they
Post
report?
reported on it at
What
the
did they
time
report?
that the Biden administration deliberately sabotaged an oil pipeline and tried to blame it on Russia.
And you don't have a title for this?
I just told you the Washington Post reported on it.
Okay, do you understand the difference between
Yes,
a
I
title?
already explained it. The Washington Post reported on it.
When did they report?
I just told you the Washington Post.
When?
I just told you. The Washington Post reported it back
Right,
in
when did the
2022.
Washington Post report this? In 2022?
I just said.
Okay,
Yes.
who reported? Which actual
The
which
Washington
person?
Post.
No, but which person within the Washington Post? Who wrote
The
the
Washington
article?
Post.
The Washington Post is not a
Post did.
person. It's not a person.
The Washington Post is a
That's an
person. It's
entity.
an entity.
It's an entity though.
Yes.
It's not a person.
And under corporate law, corporations are persons under the
Okay,
law.
sure. Which human being wrote the
No,
article?
it's not sure. It's true. Back in 2010, the Supreme Court made a decision about it.
Hush,
So
can you tell me
the
which
Washington Post
person-
reported on it. Are you talking
Okay,
about
who
the
wrote it?
Washington Post?
who wrote it?
Post, I have a question for the Washington Post. They
The
reported
Washington
on it.
Post
Yes, they did.
wrote it.
They reported on it.
Okay,
The Washington
what's the
Post
article?
did.
What's the
In
article that they
2022,
posted?
the
Sure.
Washington
What's the article?
Post
Sure.
reported
What's the
on
article?
it. They did.
What's the title?
He reported it. The
Sure.
Washington
What's the
Post
title?
reported it.
Sure. What's the title?
They reported it.
What's the title?
The Washington Post.
Sure. What's the
The
title?
Washington Post
What's
reported
the
it.
title?
They reported it.
Sure. What's
The
the
Washington
title?
Post reported it.
Sure. What's the title?
Back in 2022, they reported
That's
it. The
perfect.
Washington
What's the
Post
title?
reported it.
That's perfect.
They
What's the
reported
title?
it.
Sure.
The
What's the
Washington
title?
Post reported it.
Sure. What's the
The
title?
Washington Post reported it.
Sure.
They
What's the
reported
title?
it.
Sure. What's
Yes,
the
they
title?
reported it.
Yeah. What's the title?
The Washington Post.
Sure. What's the
The
title?
Washington Post reported
What's the
it.
title, buddy?
The Washington Post reported
Sure.
it.
What's
They
the
reported
title?
it. They reported it. The
Sure.
Washington
What's the
Post
title?
did. The Washington
what's the
Post
title?
reported it. They
Sure. What's
reported
the
it.
title?
They reported it.
Yeah. What's the
They
title?
reported it. The Washington
Yeah, what's
Post
the title?
reported it.
Yeah.
The
What's the
Washington
title?
Post reported it.
Yeah,
The
what's the
Washington
title?
Post reported it. The Washington Post
Yeah.
reported
What's
it.
the title?
The Washington Post
Yeah.
reported
What's
it.
the title,
The
buddy?
Washington Post reported
Yeah,
it.
no
The
title.
Washington
What's the
Post
title?
reported it.
Yeah.
The
What's the
Washington
title?
Post reported it.
Yeah.
The
What's the
Washington
title?
Post reported it.
What's the title?
The Washington Post reported it.
What's the title?
The Washington Post reported it.
What's the title?
They also reported that immigrants
the
are
title?
poisoning the blood of our country.
Sure. What's the title?
They also reported that we
What's the
need to
title?
bring back the special showers.
Yeah,
The
you gave
Cyclone
up.
B gas that comes out of it.
Anyways, I won that, buddy. No one's actually winning me. No one's beating me on that. I am the master on that, bro. Bro gave up. Bro gave up and just moved on to a different topic. W concession. Moving on to the next guest. Sorry, I'm petty. Wow. Very interesting individual. Very, very interesting. I feel like he wasn't a troll, though. I feel like he's just like an insane person. He was cooking me.
Wait, yo.
Craig. Yeah, shut up, buddy. Craig, you think he was cooking me? Join up and tell me how he was cooking me. Yeah, buddy. What do you want to talk about? First off, how old are you? I sent you an invite to unmute. How old are you?
15.
Yep, you're gonna be 18 or older.
I'm 18. I'm 18. Trust.
Literally just said 18. I'm petty. I'm petty. I can't lie. I remember one time on live stream I did like 5 minutes. It was a couple weeks ago. That was funny. Where's Bill Clinton? Sorry, hold on. Where's Bill Clinton, Schumer, and the Demon Rats? Yeah, I wonder where is Bill Clinton and Schumer, right? I wonder where it is. You guys make sure to double tap that phone screen if you have not already. Repost the live, share the live, do all the wonderful things. Yeah, if you're over on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe as well. We're trying to look for some debate, so if you want to talk about why you support Trump, why you think men are better at leading the women, or why you think it's wrong to be gay, jump to the guest box. Let's see. Please support your president in an effort to make America great again. Thank you. Yeah, Danny, I sent you an invite. Tell me how he's making America great again. 15 to 18 is crazy. Yeah, make sure you guys are double tapping that phone screen. No, wanna be Dean? Craig, you're absolutely terrifying. How about I mute you, and the only way you can spread your propaganda is by coming up here, buddy. They're all scared. They're terrified. If you're ever on YouTube and you want to debate me, click on the link tree in the description of my bio, and then click on the TikTok icon, and then from there just join up. They're everyone's terrified. Everyone's absolutely scared. They're all terrified. Sure, Danny. I'll send you an invite, and I'll also mute you as well. 5 minutes. And the only way you can spread your propaganda is by coming up here, Danny. Don't be scared. Tell me how he's making America great again. Tell me how he's making America better. Or how he has in the last year and a half. Dun, dun. I'm not getting any debates. Quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Oh, Danny left. They both left. They're just keyboard warriors, quite literally. Republican Latinos are the future, not MAGA, but the Republican Party. Republican Party, Loki's cooked, not gonna lie. What is the election coming up for? Which one? There's primaries today. I mean, let's check a look at. I'm mainly focusing on like the race that is like spending the most money right now, which is Kentucky Congressional District number 4. Sorry, give me a second. 13% reported. And Ed is in the lead. Looks like the incumbent is not. Well, it could be possibly like he can still win. Big boy Weenie, you still want to come back up? Yeah, buddy, get pushed. You conceded. Good concession. Y'all. If you want to debate me, join up in the guest box. Why am I just sitting here with no debates? Why is everyone terrified? Everyone is terrified. We've had hundreds of people coming and going, and no one that wants to debate me. In November, for presidency, this November's midterm general elections. 2028 is gonna be the race for president.
What's up, man?
How's it going? What do you want to talk about?
I'm not here to debate you. Okay, I'm not here for that. I'm not here to fight you today. What I want to talk to you about is perhaps. What I want to talk to you about is that I think there should be an alliance between the MAGA and the liberal.
Yeah, why do you think
Why do you laugh? Why do you laugh at that, though?
Yeah, why do you think that?
Well, I'll tell you why. It doesn't matter if you're anti-Trump or pro-Trump. Everybody's anti-Democrat. Nobody wants an authoritarian establishment. MAGA has a problem, and the liberals have a problem. The liberals' problem is the Democrats are their authoritarians.
Yeah, I would rather have it.
Please don't interrupt me. I would like the respect of the floor. Thank you.
Sure,
Republicans are also authoritarians. The liberals are the larger group, then the MAGA, then the Republicans, then the Democrat. The Democrats and the Republicans out of these 4 groups of people are the authoritarians. What if we went against the uniparty together? What do you think of that?
No. I would rather have a Democratic.
Why?
I would rather have an establishment Dem.
You'd rather have an authoritarian then?
No,
Why? Why do you want an
Democrats,
authoritarian?
Democrats aren't authoritarian. I'd rather have a
Democrats are authoritarians.
You just said to not
and
interrupt
don't represent
you.
the liberal.
You just said to not interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you. So how about
Why do you want a Democrat? You're out here defending an authoritarian.
Yeah. How
do you agree with me that the Democrats are authoritarians?
I don't.
Are they authoritarian?
No, they're not.
Do you know what an authoritarian is?
Yes.
It's when the government comes in and tells you what to do.
Sure. Yeah,
the Republicans do it, and the Democrats do it.
I mean, like, if you want to say like the like an authoritarian is like telling you the government telling you what to do.
Choose your own presidential candidate.
Yes, we
Dude,
did. We voted for the Biden
why do you want to be a
administration.
slave? Why do you want to be a slave?
I mean, you're
Why
the
do you
one
want to
bootlicking
listen
Trump.
to an
You're
authoritarian?
the one bootlicking Trump.
Stop focusing on me and focus on yourself for a second.
Yeah,
you
I
are supporting an
don't support
authoritarian.
I don't support Trump.
The Republicans are authoritarians.
So which
the Democrats are authoritarians.
which Democrat do I
The
support?
MAGA and the liberals are not authoritarian. They are not
MAGAs are
authoritarian. now.
fascist.
You are a liberal, dude, okay?
I'm a leftist, but okay.
The government is the problem. The government is supposed to serve us, we the people.
I'm not
They have
disagreeing
become an
with you there.
authoritarian government, and they use the two-party system to survive. The reason that the
No, we're
MAGA
not an
won't take out
authoritarian government.
listen to me, I'm educating you, young man. The reason that the MAGA won't go to war with the Republicans is because you liberals won't go to war with
They're
the
going
Democrats.
to war with the Republicans. Have you not heard of Thomas Massey? What Thomas Massey is about to be primary down.
You don't understand.
His political career is over. His political career is over because Thomas Massey went to war with MAGA Republicans.
Party voting
You're
is
trying
why
to
the
say
government
you're
can
trying
take
to say
advantage of us.
that Democrats are authoritarian,
God
Republicans are
damn, are
authoritarian.
you stupid, boy? Why
MAGA
are you a slave? You don't get it. You are a slave. I am here to free you. It doesn't matter that I'm a MAGA. You are a slave because you don't even know that you are one.
Are you trolling?
I'm not trolling you, dude. This is
then
real.
why do you support a fascist?
This is real.
Why do you support a fascist? Do you like fascism?
Okay. You explain to me how fucking, if you're so fucking smart, you explain to me how fascism can fucking exist in this country with state governments and 3 branches of government.
Sure.
You fucking tard.
Okay, don't
Explain
say that, or
that
I'm
to
gonna
me.
kick you.
I'm done. Explain it to me.
Shut
Go
up
ahead.
and don't say anything in regards to anything resembling that.
No, I'm not gonna do what you tell.
Or I'm gonna kick you. Okay. What I uphold here is gonna be fascism. I am a dictator on this live stream. If you say anything of that sort again, I will kick you and ban you for forever
What are
from
you
this
always
stream. So shut up and let me talk.
He's
Okay.
gonna
Shut up
kick.
and let me talk. Yeah, you clearly
He's
care so
going to
much. Clearly care so much. So yes,
You
how
have
can we
so
be
much-
how can we be a fascist regime when we have 3 branches
How?
of government, right? Well, that would contradict your claim that Democrats are authoritarian. How can we have like an authoritarian regime when we have 3 branches of government? But I'll explain to you how Donald Trump is a fascist, right? Not in terms of the political sense, but as a person, he is a fascist, as well as MAGAs are fascists because they
That's not what I fucking asked you. I asked-
uphold the 14 tenets of fascism. First off, second
How
off,
can a
in terms of political ideology,
gonna
we're gonna be leaning
Yeah,
towards an
what?
illiberal democracy. That's what we're gonna be leaning towards. The most prominent example is gonna be January
You're
6th.
flexed, kid. You're flexed. You're done.
Is this a crash out? Are you like a
Go ahead, ask
4-year-old?
me a question. Why don't you ask me a question and then mute my microphone?
Sure. Why do you
How about
support
that?
Why do you support Donald Trump? I didn't mute your microphone, by the way, and I don't have any mods in here. Do I? I don't think I have mods. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have mods in here. You muted yourself. I sent you an invite to unmute. Why don't you tell me why you support Trump? Dun 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 dun. Literal man child, bro. Moving on to the next, guys. We'll see if he unmutes. It's a literal man child, dude.
No, I can't answer your question because you keep muting me, dude.
I didn't mute you.
Stop.
Yes, I'm not. You're muting yourself.
You see how the mute button is affecting the debate? Stop muting me.
I'm not muting. See, I would have to like click on chat. I would have to like click here, and then click this right there.
You guys gotta stop asking me questions
I'll mute
and
you.
then mute.
See there, I muted you, right? But now I'll send you an invite to.
You never-
Okay, I muted you again on accident. That was an accident.
See what I'm saying? He keeps muting me. Dude.
Yeah, do you want to
how
answer
am
my
I
question?
supposed to
Why do you
debate
support
you
Trump?
If all you can do is hit that fucking mute button.
Yeah, why do you support Trump?
Okay. I'm not going to answer your question until you answer mine. That's the way a debate works. I asked you, how can fascism exist with state and federal governments and 3 branches of government?
Sure. Yeah, I answered this
Explain it to
question.
me.
I think I answered this question pretty thoroughly. First, I pointed out the contradiction within your question. You're saying how can fascism exist in terms of the political sense. Most prominent example is going to be Mussolini and Hitler. And then I pointed out the contradiction that you said Democrats are
Okay,
authoritarian,
Mussolini
and
was
authoritarian
one.
regime.
The other guy, the mustache man, was not a fascist. I don't think you
Yes,
know what a
Hitler,
fascist is.
yes, Hitler
He was a
followed.
dictator. There's a difference.
Hitler followed in the steps of
Do
Mussolini.
you know?
and was
Can
a
you even
fascist.
define the word fascism?
Can I
Define
define
it.
the word fascism? I don't know the
Yes.
exact definition, but in order to be
Why
a
are
fascist,
you talking about
order-
fascism
I
if
don't
you
know
don't?
the exact dictionary definition. but
Why should
know,
I listen to a person who doesn't know what they're talking about?
Because
Do you want
fascism,
me to teach you what it is
in order
and
to
why you're an
achieve
idiot
fascism,
and why you've lost your debate?
in order to achieve fascism in a
You want to know why you've lost your
in
debate?
order to achieve
Do you want
fascism
to
in a
learn?
political sense,
Do you want
need
to
to
know
have
why your
absolute
debate is
power.
over?
Yeah, take it away. Why is my debate over?
Okay, your debate ended and you lost to me because one, you're using a word that you can't define. Two, fascism
I defined
is
it by
when
the 14 tenets.
Are you going to give me the floor to explain why you're a loser?
Yeah, my
Thank
definition
you.
of fascism is the 14
Thank you.
tenets of fascism.
I'll take 60 seconds out of my life to explain why you've lost your debate. So next time you can win.
I think I beat you because you're the one claiming victory.
A fascist is somebody that controls all aspects of government. A fascist wouldn't have a cabinet. It wouldn't have appointees. There would be no three branches of government. And you said you don't know what fascism is.
I never
so
said
why
that.
should I listen to you, somebody who doesn't fucking know what he's talking about?
I never said what fascism is.
I'm going to teach you a life lesson here. If you don't know what you're fucking talking about, shut the fuck up.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Can I answer the question?
The debate's over.
Are you gonna run away like a beta cock? You're gonna run away like a beta cock?
I'm gonna walk away.
Put your tail between your legs and run away. Run away, you beta cock. Yeah, run away. Yeah, run away, beta.
Cry about it, dude. Look at you.
Run away, beta.
You're butthurt, aren't you?
Obviously, you're gonna run away within the next like 10 seconds. So I'll just mute you before you run away. This beta cuck is gonna run away. So the reason I never said that I didn't know what fascism is. I don't know the exact definition per the dictionary definition. Obviously, if you let me finish, I was gonna say fascism. In order to be a fascist, you need to have absolute power, which means that you have control of the entire government, you dismantle constitutions, etc., etc. But also, I define fascism via the 14 tenets of fascism in a non-political sense in terms of who is actually a fascist.
You can't define it. You already said that. Goodbye. Take your L and walk.
The exact dictionary definition.
You're
gonna run away, beta. Yeah, run away, beta. Run away, beta. Run away, beta. Run away, beta. You sit in your cuck chair and run away.
I'm just gonna leave you there. You're
done.
Go
run away to your cuck chair.
You're done. I got you. What you gonna do, boy?
This can't be real, bro.
You're gonna cry. You look like you're about to cry.
Please tell me this is
liberal tears. Give me those liberal tears. I'm gonna chew some out of you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you're gonna run away. Oh, if you run away, you're losing. If you run away, that's a concession. If you run away, that's a concession. If you run away, that's a concession, and you lose. If you run away, that's a concession. 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 Are you gonna concede?
At least you know now why you're an idiot.
Why do you support a fascist? I answered your question. Why do you support a fascist? Dun 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 dun.
His question, he keeps muting me. See?
I'm not. No one's muting you.
He's gonna mute me.
No one's muting you. Can you answer the question? Why do you support a fascist?
No, I don't answer you, you little beta bitch. You answer to me.
That's the one who's running away like a beta cock, buddy. Bitch. Holy shit, you're 40. You're like, bro, you're like 67 years old. Bro, you're 67 years old using the word beta, bro. You're an unk, bro. Leave that to the younger ones, bro.
Bitch made boy. Bitch made boy.
Oh, you're also misogynistic. Why do you call men bitches? Why?
I told you that you are no match for the power of MAGA. You're flex, kid. Have a good day.
Yeah, I'm way smarter than you. And you running away right now will prove it. If you run away, I'm smarter. Well, that's the concession. I'm smarter than the average MAGA. Big boy Weenie wants to come back up. Yeah, buddy, you're not coming back up. Holy shit. What is... The first two debates have been insane. Wow. Do I have a job? No, I'm unemployed. I'm an unemployed blue-haired liberal who lives in my parents' basement. Quite frankly. And I go get abortions every day. Paid by, obviously, the government. The government pays for my abortions. And I get free COVID vaccines as well. Every single day. and I go to college. Yep. I know it. You mean new? I'm glad I seek higher education, or will seek anyways. Trump, because what he did to Israel. What? I'm confused. What was my YouTube chat talking about? A lot of people angry and debating semantics. I'm gonna restart y'all. I'll be back in 10 seconds. I'm gonna restart y'all. I'll be back in 10 seconds. I What are we doing? Y'all, if you're new here, make sure to double tap that phone screen if you haven't already. Repost the live, share the live, do all the wonderful things if you're over here on TikTok. If you're ever on YouTube, all of the notifications as soon as I'm live. So as soon as you guys hit that subscribe button, you guys will click on the notification icon and then click on all for the notifications. You guys will see every single one of my live streams. You guys will get a notification for that. Once again, if you're running to hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe. If you have not already, click on the icon, the bell icon, click on all. If you're over here on TikTok, double tap that phone screen, hit that share, copy link, repost the live, share the live, do all the wonderful things. Let's tell you, let's see if we can get a normal person, right? How's it going? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
How old are you?
Your question. I'm 14.
You gotta be 18 or older to be on here.
Oh,
Appreciate you for coming up here. Big boy weenie. I got you. Hold on. Yeah, talk, mute your mic, leave, unmute, or don't talk.
What's up, boys?
Good boy. You're such a good boy. Big boy weenie. You are one of the special ones. I only do that to a couple people. You're one of the special ones. No, I'm not gonna let you up, big boy weenie. What a name, big boy weenie. What a name. What a fucking name. Yeah, if you support Trump, jump to the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to debate with you. I'd love to have a conversation. If you're ever on YouTube, you want to debate me, click on the link tree and then click on the TikTok icon. Genuinely, what are we doing? Oh my god, what was that last guess? Let's see. Imagine a country so great, even the people who hate it refuse to leave. Yeah, because it's actually not great, quite frankly. But we can make it better than ever before, quite frankly. Thank you for the repost. Thank you for the repost. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We got Tickler.
Hey, it's RCS back. Hey, guess where I'm?
Why are you in the shower? Oh my god, bro. Can I just someone? Oh, I know this guy.
Yo, Massey lost. How you feel?
How's it going? Yeah, how's it going? You owe me $50,
Massey
right?
lost.
Yeah, you owe me
Massey
$50.
lost.
I
Massey
don't support
lost.
Massey.
You don't support Massey.
I'm not a Republican.
But you wouldn't support an anti-MAGA Republican to dethrone the
Also, who
majority
called
that
it?
we have.
Also, who
What a
called it?
Democrat you are.
Yeah. Also, wait. Who called it? No one has called it. What? Who called
Oh,
it?
stop it. Stop
Yeah, who
it.
called
It's
it?
30% in and there's a 10%
21.
gap.
Hold on. According to NBC, 21% in.
It's
and
31% reporting. Go to Decision
it's
Desk
4,000
HQ,
gap.
buddy. Get off
Decision
mainstream
HQ.
media. I said
Sure.
go
So
on
you
Decision Desk. It's 31%
Decision
in.
Desk HQ. Did they call it?
No, you don't
Oh,
have
they
to
haven't
call it.
called
It's
it, so he
already
hasn't
over.
lost. Yeah, how is it already? How is it already over?
Because it's a Republican primary and he's 10% down. It's not possible
Bro.
for him to win this. And
So,
within probably the next
sure.
20 minutes, they're going to call this
30%.
race.
Sure. I'm not denying that they could that Ed will most likely win.
It's not
Obviously,
that
no
he's
one's gonna
most like stop.
no one's
Stop it.
obviously no one's
Stop.
gonna like survive a political smear campaign against
Oh.
Thomas coming from the president against Thomas Massey. He's not gonna survive that. There's a very small chance that he could run for president in 2028. But yeah, you owe me $50, right? You owe me $50?
This Nick said he's gonna run for
Yeah,
president.
you owe me $50.
Shut up, bro.
Yeah, do you owe me $50?
Like a
buddy?
Hawaiian ass,
Yeah,
bro.
hey Tester, do you owe me
Shut
$50?
up. You need it.
Yeah,
Donate it to Massey's
you owe me
campaign.
$50. No, I'm not a Massey fan. I actually disagree with Massey a lot. Are you mad at Massey that he's like exposing pedophiles?
No,
Is
I'm
that why you're
happy
mad?
I'm happy that Massey got exposed for the political cuck that he
sure.
is.
But you're angry with Massey that he exposed
I'm not
pedophiles
angry.
like Trump,
There's nothing to
right?
be angry. He's done.
Because he
He's
exposed
done.
Donald Trump, right?
Take me
Because he
to
exposed
the
Donald Trump, right?
water.
Yeah, hey bud, so
I
you still owe me those
said,
$50?
take me water.
I mean, obviously, like MAGA betas are like cucks. Obviously, they protect
Your
pedophiles.
life
They
still
bootleg
has-
pedophiles.
No
Quite
views
frankly,
still.
Yeah,
It's
how many
every
lives
day.
does your view have? And how many people
Don't
do you
attempt
owe
to
money?
live.
How many people do you owe
You
money?
attempt to
Yeah,
lie.
that's
Done it
that's
for
what
a
I thought.
year.
A little more than a
following.
year.
Don't
No,
follow
I've
it.
had
That's
3
crazy.
different accounts over the last year and a half.
And still
roughly.
no. You still
Anyways,
don't
you owe me
have-
$50. So pay up, buddy. Moving on to the next guest. It's been like a year. You still owe me those $50. Wow. Iran was not building nuclear weapons, and there's no evidence of that. Moving on to the next guest.
Ah, shit, you dropped him, host. I wanted to talk with him.
Yeah, he's not. You cannot get to him, unfortunately. Are you not a Trump supporter?
I am a Trump supporter, but then when it comes to Thomas Massey and Marjorie Taylor Greene, I think that Republicans have been wrong in how they've treated them. And I wanted to talk with that dumbass because, believe it or not, I like arguing with Republicans even more than I do Democrats because they have, here's how I view it. Republicans and Democrats both have their blind sides. Republicans, their blind sides is Jew. Democrats, their blind side is the trans agenda.
Sure. Why do you support Trump? I'm gonna ignore that. Why do you support Trump?
For that, one of the things was to remove the trans agenda from schools.
Trans agenda from schools. What trans agenda was in schools?
So there's a trans agenda where they're trying to normalize this to little kids and putting it in a way that they're saying, we're not teaching them to be trans, we're teaching them to accept that people are trans. So by accepting something that isn't true, you're already teaching them something bad.
Well, I think trans women are women.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Do you not think that?
No.
Sure. Then what's a woman?
Well, here, I'll put it simpler than this. If I have sex with a trans woman, that would make me gay.
No, I wouldn't. It's really complicated when it comes. I'm gonna mute you because you have a little bit of feedback. If I think it's a background. If you want to like turn it down, it might be the TV. Looks like a game maybe. So if you want to turn that down, I don't mean like to disrespect you in any way, shape, or form by muting you. I want to keep this debate respectful. But obviously, you having sex with a trans woman does not make you gay automatically. It's literally, there could be like a whole lot of different reasons as to what considered someone straight, right, someone gay, someone bi. You can argue that, there could be potentially you could be bi. It's an argument you can make, but it doesn't make you automatically gay. For example, like if a straight
Well, being
man has
gay
sex
and
with
bi
a-
is the same thing. It's
No,
gay.
being gay, being a gay man just means that you have attraction for men. Being bi means you have attraction for both men and women.
So it's gay if you have an attraction to another man. Basically, that's what I'm saying.
But you don't have attraction towards women, really. Typically.
It's irrelevant if you suck a
But
D.
why
you're
do you
gay.
think trans women are not women? Why?
Well, they're not women because they have D's. First of all, they're males. So I can't lie to myself.
So you're conflating
to make them feel better.
You're conflating between sex and gender. So what's a woman then?
Exactly. Well, that's exactly what you're doing. So homosexual means male to female contact, right? That male to male interactions. And And so you're the one that's conflating sex with gender by saying that sex is the same as gender. Well, it is. Watch. Because you're saying that trans women, you're saying that if you have sex with a trans woman that isn't gay, definitionally it is. Because male on male.
That's no. It's like I said. It's not automatically gay if a straight man has sex with a trans woman. I don't know why you're so obsessed. Maybe you like gay pornography. If that's your thing, that's fine. I don't know why we're talking about like people having.
Well,
sex
see,
with each other.
the fact that you had to say that, it shows me that even you know that being gay is wrong.
No, I don't. Like, I just don't want.
You do.
I don't want to know about like what you believe when people have sex and whether or not it's straight or gay. I don't know why we're talking.
It's not a belief. We have definitions for a reason, dude.
Sure.
Like if you want to be gay, whatever.
A lot of things could play in a role in terms of gay, bi, and like straight. But I don't know why we're like sexualizing like trans people. Right. So I'll ask you.
They do it to themselves. So
no, trans people don't sexualize themselves. Maybe you might be like attracted to a trans woman, and then also that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, nobody's
sexualize themselves. That's like saying rape.
Nobody wants AIDS. Nobody wants AIDS, dude. But here, I'll be more specific.
Straight people and cisgender people have AIDS too. What?
Not at the numbers that gay dude.
Yeah. What's the statistics?
From the CDC, 66% of gay and bisexual men, which are the same thing, have it. CDC. Just look up CDC AIDS by sex.
AIDS by sex.
Yes, because men and women have AIDS at a different rate.
First off, why are we talking about sexuality? Aren't we talking about like?
No, by sex, male or female. We're by sex, male
you're
or female.
You're referencing, like you said, gay or bi men. Mm-hmm. When we're talking about gender identity, not sexuality. So what is a woman? Can you tell me what a woman is?
Not a man. Not a male.
A man. A woman
not
is
a male.
not. A woman is not a male. So
a woman is never a male.
A woman is never. What about intersex people? Okay, what's a male? Hold on. What's a male? Can you tell me what a male is?
So you want to do definitions?
Yes.
Okay. What part? Somebody who denotes shit. Fucking shit. Sorry about that. I'm trying to go back in my mind. It's somebody who denotes or that produces small gametes. Yes, because women have large gametes. Yes.
Okay, so you think gender and sex are the same?
No, you're the one that's saying it.
Okay, are gender and sex different or the same?
Well, I find it, normally we used it as a synonym, but I'm using your argument that gender and sex aren't the same. So so just using your argument, I'm not going to use mine.
Right.
Using your argument, having sex with a trans woman still makes you gay.
Why are you sexualizing trans women? Like,
no,
what?
I'm not. I'm giving you an example. So stop being deceptive. Okay?
Deceptive. Okay.
So,
the example that I've heard so many times. Yeah, like I said, you could be bi or gay if you have sex with a trans woman. That is a possibility. But it doesn't automatically mean that you are bi or gay. It doesn't automatically mean if a straight man has sex with a trans woman, it doesn't automatically mean that they are gay, right? You can reference looks, you can reference the genitalia preferences. Any of the above can determine whether you're straight, bi, or gay. It's not really that simple to say. It's not.
If I have sex with Dylan Mulvaney, that would be gay because he's a male.
Who is that?
Dylan Mulvaney, Lily Tino, any trans woman that you would think of.
Again, like I said, there's more. It's a more nuanced conversation that you're not able to have. It's a more nuanced conversation that you're not able to have because your brain.
Let's have the conversation.
Sure. So why do you think why do you disagree when I say that it's more nuanced in terms of like genitalia preferences, in terms of look preferences?
Because being homosexual. Because being homosexual is a male on male contact. So you're saying that sex and gender is different. I'm using your argument. And I'm saying, okay, let's assume that is true. Still, you can't change your sex. you're still gonna be a male. So it's still, even
It's
if
not
you
about sex. It's
identify
about
as a
gender.
woman.
It's a man and a man and a woman and a woman. Someone who
No, the
has an attraction.
definition of
Someone who has an
homosexual
attraction
is
towards their own
male.
gender. Gender.
No, it's smex.
It's gender.
It's why do you think it's not called homogenderality and it's called homosexuality?
Are you
Exactly my fucking point. Yes,
that makes
there you
absolutely. What kind of question was that?
go. So homosexuality is the
Right.
definition of male on male contact. What's is homogenderality?
Yeah. Which dictionary are you using?
Any
You want
dictionary.
any dictionary? No. Which one did you get it from?
Yes. I'll pull it up. Britannica.
Britannica.
Watch. Yes. Homosexual. Watch definitions. And then let's go to Britannica. I was updated 2026. Let me get one from
Tell me the updated
2015.
version. Tell me the updated version.
The updated version. So what is homosexuality? Okay, so according to the updated version, the woke version of 2026, homosexuality
version.
refers to sexual interest and in attraction to individuals of the same sex. The term gay is often used to describe male homosexuality, while lesbian describes female homosexuality, right? So it's attraction, behavior, self-identification of the three components.
So let me ask you a question. So, do you think that there is a possibility of someone being gay or bi, for example, if a man has sex with a woman, but that woman is masculine presenting, right? A female, I should say, right? They're opposite sex, but they're really masculine presenting, right?
Okay,
they're really masculine, but they're female. Do you think that that could mean or that could go down in terms of them being gay or bi? Is that a possibility?
No. So I'll give you an example. Do you know who Roseanne Barr is? Do you know who Roseanne Barr is?
No, I have no idea.
The ugly butch lesbian Jew.
Oh my God! First off, yeah, I mean, a man again, it's about your preferences, genitalia preferences, about how a person looks. That can all lead to determine whether or not you are bi, gay, you are straight, you're lesbian, whatever. All of the above. Whether you're part of the LGBTQ community, it's about your preferences. So you denying the question that I asked you is kind of insane. You obviously got a violation, so I'm gonna have to move on to the next guest. Jesus Christ. How's it going? What do you want to talk about?
I would like to talk about something a little less pervasive because I already talked about that on 6 other panels.
We have 3 prompts here.
Okay. So, I would like to talk about Cheeto.
Do you support Trump?
Doing with the country?
Do you support him?
No, hell no. But
I do not support. Yeah, I don't support him either. Do you think men are better at leading than women?
If you would like the truth without hurting your feelings, I believe a woman should lead the country because a woman has more consciousness of compassion. That's not to say that men do not have compassion, so please don't attack me.
No. I mean, I completely agree with you. I'm going to move on to the next guest because it looks like we agree and I'm looking for some debates. Base. Move on to Jimmy. See if Jimmy joins out. Genuinely. I've had pretty insufferable people. The last couple of guests have been insufferable. Very unfortunate. Yeah, I support Trump. You think men are better at leading the women, or you think it's wrong to be gay? Join up in the guest box. If you're over on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you have not already. Repost and live, share the live, do all the wonderful things if you're ever on TikTok. As well as check the link tree in my bio. Trump 2028. Yeah, come up and debate me. Trump 2028 and Christ in your bio is crazy. Crazy contradiction, by the way. Crazy contradiction. You cannot be a Christian and MAGA. That is the biggest contradiction ever in the history of history. Women birth children. Not all women do, whether because they choose not to, or whether because they cannot, like biologically cannot. So. Oh. How's it going? What do you want to talk about?
So I would like to talk about some things I agree with Trump on,
Do
which
you
is
overall support him?
in a way.
Example, you could go back in time knowing everything you know now. Harris or Trump? Who would you vote for? Or would you not vote?
I mean, if I can go back in time to a parallel universe where like there's no such thing as Jeffrey Epstein or any Epstein files, then I guess I'd vote for that version of Trump.
That's not what I asked you. You just
I mean,
completely.
hold on, you
like,
said go back in time, so
I explicitly said if you could go back in time knowing everything you know now, who would you vote for, Trump or Harris?
I mean, if I had to pick Trump,
Or not vote, you can pick that one.
I mean, I guess not vote, but like,
Okay, you wouldn't vote?
yeah. I mean, there are still things I still agree with Trump on. If you don't mind me debating about that.
Yeah, you obviously don't support Trump, but in my definition of support, because you would not vote for him in that aspect. So do you think men are better at leading than women, or do you think it's wrong to be gay?
I don't agree with either of those.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't believe men are better leading within women.
Cool. So then there's nothing for us to debate, because in the hypothetical, I asked you if you would vote for Trump. You said no. So I don't know. Props to you, I guess. Props to you. What is this person's chirping in my comment section? Never regret doing your civic duty. Never regret who you voted for. That's like the regret of your past. A lot of people have regrets of who they voted for, aka Donald Trump supporters. Trump can't run again. He could try. That picks AI. It's actually not. Actually not. It's not fake news. As much as Trump wants to say fake news, fake news. It's actually not fake news. It's actually real news. It's truth news. Coming from the truth. Someone says it's just simple genetics. They are genetically inferior. Come up and debate me. Let's see. If you support Trump, you think men are better at leading than women, or you think it's wrong to be gay, join up in the guest box. I would love to talk to you. I'd love to debate with you. I'd love to have a conversation with you tonight. Why don't you put up the Hillary and Bill Clinton photos, because they're not president. Trump had no part in Epstein's affairs. False. Massive out. You don't get it. What? Oh, like NBC called it for Kentucky Congressional District 4. Wow. Wasn't there was like 5,000 when they called it roughly. So Massey, yeah, they called it Massey. Massey got primaried out. Wow, interesting. Obviously, when you have millions of dollars, the most expensive election cycle in recent history, in that aspect. By the way, when like the president spend millions of dollars putting a smear campaign on you, you're not gonna survive that. But your career is over. I wonder why. Yeah, because he exposed Donald Trump. That's why he exposed Trump and the Epstein class. That is why. Obviously, I don't support Massey, but I would have rather him win the primaries, and then encourage Democrats in Kentucky CD4 to go out and vote. Because like we've seen, even like deep red districts have been turning red. Host is coping with what? I don't really care about the Republican Party. I don't. Trump is on the Epstein flight logs, only using it to fly from Palm Beach. No, that's not it, buddy. Credible accuser accused Trump of child rape. I don't remember this guest. Hello.
Yeah, fuck what you heavy, bro. I appreciate what you do, man.
Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
You have a good day, bro.
You as well. You take care. Thought this was what's his name? RCS. Thought that was RCS. Credible, huh? What year was this? What year was that? It was deemed credible by the Trump administration. They won a settlement with the Jeffrey Epstein estate, where they alleged that Jeffrey Epstein trafficked her to Donald J. Trump. Donovan. Moving on to Donovan. Let's see if Donovan joins. Are you sure y'all have spent the last decade doing nothing but talking about him? Are you in a cult? Yeah, we're not in a cult. At least I am not. I can't speak for most of the Democratic Party. How's it going, James?
All right. How you doing?
Good. What are you going to talk about tonight?
I mean, you've been sitting there for over a year and a half bitching about the same shit and ain't done shit. What a pussy. Go fuck yourself.
I actually have. I've reached millions of people throughout the last year. Oh, he ran. Wow. I've actually changed people's mind. I forget this one person's name. What's his name? This guy. He was like gonna get married to his girlfriend, and I changed both his mind and his girlfriend's mind, and they're now liberals. Jackson, something like that. How's it going, man? Silverback. What do you want to talk about?
Good. Just laughing at your thing. So why is it that none of the Democrats tried to release the files for years and years?
What was the question?
Nobody said nothing. Come on, Dick. Come on.
Yeah, the reason why is because the DOJ was independent from the Biden-Harris administration, and they were classified until 2024. Obviously,
no, they weren't. Then why did they go after Biden? Or why did they go after Trump? If the DOJ was so against him.
No, the DOJ was independent from the Biden administration, but under Donald Trump, it's not independent. That is a difference, right? Biden didn't really dip his toes in the DOJ.
Why is it different?
Yeah, because Donald Trump literally put in Pam Bondi, someone who is doing Pam Bondi is doing Donald Trump's work, as comparison to Merrick Garland was not doing Biden's dirty work, quote unquote. I think MAGA Momo, I think he might be outside, walking his dog or something. Going once, hello. Going twice. Going 3 times. So we're back. I'm gonna disconnect you. Feel free to come back up if you get better Wi-Fi. Wow. Debates are bad. Debates are really, really bad. I'll try for 7 more minutes. If I don't get out of debate, I'll get off. Probably be back on like at 9 p.m. in like 4 hours. We'll see. You guys want to debate me as to why you support Trump, why you think men are better at leading than women, or why you think it's wrong to be gay? Join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you, love to have a conversation with you. 5 presidents and only one released them. He violated federal laws for videos, by the way. And he was forced to do so. He was forced by the Democrats and Republicans like Thomas Massey, which is why he lost his primary. What a nice civil war within the Republican Party. Because you're obviously going to have like the people that support Thomas Massey. You're going to have the people that, you know, typically are going to be like people who support Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens, etc. That supported Thomas Massey. You know, they're going to be upset that he lost. Then you're going to have the MAGAs who are going to be happy that Ed Sheeran, not Ed Sheeran, what's his name? Ed something. Ed Garland, Galrine, whatever his name is. I support him because liberals hate him. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Who's your enemy? I'm confused. The enemy of my enemy. So you're saying MAGA is your enemy, and then we're your enemy, and then yeah, I don't know why it's taking me too long to understand. I understand, I just can't put it into words. Yeah, but that's party over country, low-key. That's like cult-minded. Quite frankly, that's why you can't defend him. That's why you're not coming up here, because you're a scared beta chud. Give it 5 more minutes. Let's see what the YouTube chat's saying. I don't understand. What's up, Windows? I'm about to hop off. It's actually not true. Why is there like why is Windows doing why have my mods been trying to do a coup? My mods have been trying to do a coup. I don't appreciate that. L mods. Chat. What do we do? Do we play games? Do we play Contexto? Is that what we do? We haven't played games in a long time. Fuck, I can't type for shit. Contexto. Should we play Contexto, chat? Let's see. I'm very bored. Oh my god. I'm just gonna hop off for now, guys. I'll restart later. I'm gonna go live later, like at night, around 9-10 p.m. Pacific Standard. So like midnight, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard. Central Standard would be 11-12. Mountain would be 10-11. And if you're in Alaska, like 8-9. Hawaii would be like 7-8, something like that. Live was embarrassing, actually. No, it was pretty chill. Actually, no, it was not chill. I had like 3 insane people. You're my number 2, so you've been in here the whole live. Wow, what a fan. You should follow me since you watched my entire lives, by the way. Both of my number 1s are Trump supporters, by the way. That's funny. Come back in an hour. No, I'll come back in like 4 hours. I'll be back. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Take care. If you guys do want to watch debates, because I know we